Now I'm going to cause some controversy. I'm very good at that. We're going to talk a little bit about macroeconomics, and maybe a bit contrary to what you heard in the morning. But first, we'll just take a look at the economy. We do not really look at one or two or three drivers about the economy. We think it's misleading, it's primitive. That's what's been happening the last 100 years. We have what's called a 1,000-point strength index. It takes hundreds and hundreds of drivers and puts them all in an index from 0 to 1,000, where 500 is equilibrium. So anything above 500 is relative strength, anything below 500 is relative weakness. If you're at 500, you could say you're on average. Here is the economy, the US economy, with thousands of drivers, analyzed every month since January of 1921. Now, interestingly enough, there's a magnification of our economy since 1Q of 2010, and you can see the slow upward trend. We are growing, albeit slowly. That was the trough of the Great Depression, September of 1930, excuse me. And that had a TPSI level of 204.8. This last trough was at 249.1, June of 2009. We were mathematically in a depression, not a recession. Okay, it was that bad. Just that we probably don't feel it because our quality of life has changed so dramatically. We are right now at 483.7, a pretty good level, approaching 500, approaching equilibrium. It's taken us a long time to get there. We've been growing at about 3 to 4 points a month. Typical recoveries are around 7, 8, 9 points a month. So it's been slow, but steady. Now, I want to show you something that is pretty cool. These are called radar charts. And this is a picture of the economy with, again, thousands of drivers. And what happens here is you can see that here's the 1,000-point scale, and this auburn line is a shape, a representative shape if the economy was in perfect equilibrium. The blue blob is the strength of the economy. So you can see in 1989, there's the date right there, you can see that it's in relative equilibrium. Now let's go track the story of the US economy. And you can see through the years, in the early 90s, the economy was doing fairly well. In the late 90s, it was doing very well. You had a little minor recession, early 2000, and now look what happened. Very easy way to illustrate a very complex algorithm in a shape that everybody gets. And then from the trough, you can see how the economy has grown.